Those who are uh, about to report their homeworks, they are doing good. They are doing well. Venerable Grandfather Dun once taught that an arhat is just an ordinary person. If you practice, you would understand that Dhamma is something ordinary. When you understand Dhamma, your heart, your mind would be ordinary. It won't suffer. The mind suffers because of desire, and we desire for something unordinary. It's normal that we are going to get old age, get sick and die, but we don't want to get old, get sick or die. So we want something that is not ordinary. We gonna be part from the one we love. We gonna be disappointed sometimes. It's normal. But we don't want to be part from the one we love, the thing we love. We want the one and the thing that we don't like to disappear, to be gone. It's all about desire. All kinds of desire are about something that is not ordinary. We practice. We learn about the normality of life, the true nature of life, the normal nature of body and mind. If we can accept the normal nature of the body, then we won't have any desire for the body to be something that is not normal. If we can accept the normal nature of the mind, we won't have desire for it to be abnormal, to be something that is not ordinary. Then the mind won't suffer. All kind of desires are about something that is not ordinary. How do we learn the ordinary nature of the body and mind? It's not difficult. First of all, we need to have awareness of our body and mind. If our mind wanders elsewhere, we forget our body, we forget our mind, we won't be able to see our body and mind. Then we cannot see the normal state of our body and mind. So first of all, we need to have awareness. Don't let our mind wander. The normal nature of the mind, it wanders out of its habit. It has the habit of wandering, being lost through the six sense bases, to see, to hear, to taste, to feel tactile sensation, to be lost in thought. And the most often that happens is to be lost in thought, to wander into thinking. What do we do to not get lost? We can't do it. The mind is non-self. We cannot control it not to be lost. So what should we do? Then we should meditate. We need to have a meditation object as something to help us notice our mind. If we don't have this meditation object, when our mind wanders away, then we cannot notice it. When the mind is away from our meditation object, then we would know. Without the meditation object, it's like homeless person, homeless people, they just keep wandering. So we need to have viharatham or home base or meditation object. So we need to choose what kind of viharatham or home base that is suitable for us. The most coarse one is our body, and the most subtle one is the Dhamma, is about non-form things. So if we don't have a strong samadhi, use your body as your viharatham. Stay with your body, breathing out, body breathing in. When you breathe out, feel it. When you breathe in, feel it. Feel it often. Or when the body sit or walk or stand or lie down, feel it. When you sit, feel it. When you stand, feel it. The Buddha taught us easy things. Monks, when you stand, just know clearly that you are standing. When you walk, know clearly that you are walking. When you sit, know clearly that you are sitting. The body sit or stand or walk or lie down, just know it. Or you can be aware when your body is moving or when it's being still. Our body moves all the time, at least some part of it, like when we are breathing and our abdomen moves. So our body moves. Or when we have pain and then we move our body, so the body moves. So we need to have meditation object or home base for the mind. But it's not a prison for the mind. It's like our home. We can leave our home anytime. But eventually you have to go back home. So our mind needs to have a home base. When it leaves, it's viharatham or home base. It can leave anytime. But as we have this home base, then eventually it will come back. It won't keep wandering aimlessly. So first of all, we need to have the viharatham or home base that really suits you. So how to choose it? Choose the home base that when you stay with it, mindfulness arises often. That's the best. And it's different for each person. You don't have to copy or follow each other. Each has their own way. As for me, I stay with my breath and my chants, Buddha. When I would like to rest, I would incline our mind to stay with my breath, with one meditation object, the one that comforts my mind. The mind is content. Then the mind won't be thirsty for some other objects. It is content with the breath. As for teacher Somchai, he likes to stay with body movements. It comforts him. It makes his mind content. When we have the suitable home base, when we would like our mind to rest, then we pay attention to our meditation object. And then our mind will be calm with one object continuously. Then we're going to gain the calmness, samadhi. But if we would like to upgrade our samadhi into the rooted in awareness samadhi, The calmness samadhi is the samadhi where your mind is attached to an object, but the mind that is with the rooted samadhi, the mind is not attached to the object. We are aware of the mind. So the first kind of samadhi, your mind stays with the meditation object. When your mind rests enough, if we don't use it to cultivate wisdom, then it would be such a loss. So we upgrade our samadhi from the mind that attached to one meditation object to the mind that can cultivate wisdom, the awakened knower. The knower mind and the lost mind are the opposites. When the mind knows, it's not lost. When the mind is lost, it doesn't know. When we have the desire, like desire to meditate, it lost in the desire already. So meditate with your home base, and when the mind forgets the home base, just know it. Then it won't take long for you to realize that you forget your home base already. So it's important for you to have viharatham or home base. In the foundation of mindfulness, it's important that you have a home base. It could be either like body, mind, feelings, and Dhamma. And the easiest one is the body. To have a viharatham or home base, it doesn't mean that we prevent our mind from wandering. The home base is not a prison. We use our home base like our home. If we have to run errand, we can leave our home, and then at some point you come back home. So we meditate with our home base, and when the mind is lost in thought, then be aware. At first or in the beginning, you might be wandering for a long time, but as you keep practicing, you won't be wander for long. Those who are not skilled at practicing, they will be lost once a day, like the whole day. But those who are adept at practicing, they will be lost so many times a day. The Buddha taught us that when the mind has delusion, be aware of the delusion. When the mind is restless, just be aware that the mind is restless. When the mind is restless, it wanders through our sense bases. We do not prevent our mind from wandering. If we control it, it's like the one of the extreme, that self-mortification. So on days when you would like to rest, we allow our mind, we incline our mind to stay with our home base. We don't force our mind, we just incline our mind to stay with our home base. When we would like to upgrade our samadhi, then instead of paying attention to the home base, pay attention to the mind itself instead. Practice with your meditation object. When the mind wanders away, be aware. When the mind focuses on the meditation object, be aware. Just practice these two things. When the mind wanders away from meditation object and when the mind focuses on meditation object, just practice with these two. When we wander through to the world, through our six sense base. We are lost in the sensual pleasure. The mind that forgets its meditation object, it wanders through six sense bases. It's the mind that is too lax. To practice, we must not be too lax or too strict or too tight. When the mind wanders, it's too lax. For some people, when they practice, they over focus. They focus seriously on the meditation object, and the mind becomes stressful, the body becomes stressful. That is too tight. When it's too tight, the mind is not happy. It becomes stressed. 100% of new practitioners, they are too tight, so it's normal. But later on, you'll be able to adjust. It's like when you first learn how to drive. You need to think like, should we press on the gas or should we press on the brake? At first, you have to think. But then later on, it becomes automatic. You don't need to think. In the same way, when the mind is too tight or too lax, we will know, and then we can adjust ourselves to the middle path. We cannot create the middle path. If we try to create the middle path, then it becomes too tight. We need to have mindfulness to be aware when it's not on the middle path, when it's too lax, when we forget our meditation object. Just be aware. When it's too tight, we focus on our meditation object, then it's too tight. And then later on, when it's too tight and we know it, and the mind becomes like get on the middle path. When it's too lax and when we know it, then the mind get on the middle path. We focus because we have desire. We want to be good, we want to practice. When we have desire, then we focus. If we keep knowing without desire, without a desire not to focus, then it will stop focusing on its own. No one can focus forever. But those who are truly adept in focusing, they can be focusing for a long time and becomes like a Brahma God. So first we need to uphold the 5 precepts and then practice awareness by practicing with meditation object. When the mind wanders, be aware. When the mind focuses on the object, be aware. And the mind will become rooted in awareness. It won't be lost. It won't be focused. And this kind of mind, meditation masters call it the knower, the awakened one. The knower is not the one that is lost. It's the awakened one. It's not the one that dreams. For us, we are dreaming our days. And during daytime, we are thinking all the time. We are dreaming. The awakened is not the one who are dreaming. The joyful one is not the one who is stressed. In theory, they call this noble mind the great wholesome with wisdom and without intention mind. If we have intention, it's not the correct and noble. Keep practicing, then the mind will know automatically. Practice with your meditation object. When it wanders away, lost in thought, or when it focuses on the object, just know it. And then noble mind will arise. So keep practicing. This is the most difficult part. The most difficult part is the part where we need to wake up our own mind. We need to fight our defilement. To have awareness, it sounds easy, but actually in the world, it's so difficult to find people with awareness. People in the world are lost. Just notice yourself. We are lost all the time. We are lost in seeing, lost in listening, lost in our mobile phones, lost in thinking why this person writes something like this, and they don't see that their mind are being lost. When they focus on their mobile phone, they forget their mind, they forget their body, and they hurt their own neck. And next thing they know, their neck hurt already. So when we focus on something else, we forget our own body and mind. Like we scroll on the news and then we get angry. Like those country, they kill, they fight, they shoot our people, and politicians are no good, and then we get angry. So if it's not necessary, don't go find garbage and to put garbage in your mind. People these days, they are scroll their mobile phones all day and they fill their mind with garbage. Be patient. You have to have a restraint on your sense basis. If it's not necessary, don't scroll your mobile phones. But if it's necessary, like it's important for your career, and then you can. So if it's not necessary, don't read those comments. People criticize you and then you get angry. If it's not necessary, don't pay attention to the world outside much. Pay attention to your own body and mind. At first, keep the 5 precepts. Be careful not to do bad deeds through your body and words. If we don't do bad deeds through our actions, our speech, then our mind will be strong, and then we can fight our defilements. So we need to keep our precepts, the right action, the right speech, and the right livelihood are about precepts, and then it will culminate the right effort to be perfect. The right view and the right thought are about wisdom, and the right speech, the right action are about the first 3 precepts, and the right speech is the 4th precept, and the right livelihood that we should not have like bad career like selling drugs or weapons. We have the good career. We don't yield to defilements. By trying to keep our precepts, it means that we are not yield to defilements. Then our mind will be strong. We develop our mind. To develop our mind, the right effort, the mind is brave to fight defilements, to develop a wholesome states. That is the right effort. So to keep the 5 precepts, to not yield to our defilements, these support, these culminate our right effort to be perfect. Like we would like to kill, we would like to steal or to do the sexual misconduct, and we won't allow ourselves to do it. We don't give in to our defilements, and our mind will be stronger. So to develop our mind, it's the right effort, right samadhi, and right mindfulness. So it's important to uphold the precepts, and then our mind will be strong. To be strong, to not yield to defilements, to be strong, to develop the wholesome states with the mental restraint. When defilement arises, we are careful. If our mind is not wholesome, then we try to make it wholesome, and then it will develop the next path element, that is the right mindfulness, to be aware of our mind, and then the right mindfulness will arise. When the mind is unwholesome, know it. When the mind is wholesome, know it. We train to know again and again. That is to cultivate the foundations of mindfulness. The right mindfulness, the Buddha taught that we need to practice with the foundations of mindfulness. So first, keep the precepts, and our mind will be strong. When our mind is strong, then we have the right effort, and then our mind safeguard our own mind. That is the right mindfulness. When defilements arise, we know, and then we can practice the foundations of mindfulness. When the mind has lust, know that it has lust. When the mind is without lust, know that it is without lust. When the mind has greed, just know it. When the mind doesn't have greed, just know it. When the mind has greed, it's unwholesome. When the mind is not greedy, it's without greed, then it is wholesome. When the mind has anger, just know it. When the mind is without anger, just know it. Just be aware of our mind, our defilements. Again and again, the Buddha taught that when the mind is restless, just know it. When the mind is torpor, just know it. When the mind is lost, know it. When the mind has delusion, the mind is lost. It cannot distinguish right from wrong. When the mind is without delusion, the mind has wisdom. Just be aware. Just keep knowing often. Then the existing unwholesome will be reduced, and the new unwholesome state cannot arise when we have mindfulness. and then the wholesome state will arise often. In the beginning, the mindfulness won't arise often, but as we keep practicing, mindfulness will arise more and more often. As we develop our mindfulness, then our morality, samadhi, and panya or wisdom will also be developed. So as we practice the foundation of mindfulness a lot, it will culminate the right samadhi to be perfect. When the mind is lost and we are aware, it means we have mindfulness. When the right mindfulness arises, the right samadhi also co-arise. When our right mindfulness arises in frenzy, then our right samadhi also arises in frenzy. When the mind is rooted in awareness, then wisdom can arise. When the mindfulness recognizes our body, it sees the tilakkhana or the three marks of the body. When the mindfulness recognizes the mind, then it sees the tilakkhana or the three marks of the mind. When the mindfulness recognizes the mental formation, then it sees the tilakkhana of mental formation. When the mindfulness recognizes Dhamma, when the mind is lost through the six sense bases, then we will see that the mind itself is subject to the tilakkhana. The lost mind is impermanent, the knower mind is impermanent, the mind that sees is impermanent, the mind that hears is impermanent. No kind of mind is permanent. And then we will understand that the five aggregates are impermanent, suffering and non-self. They are not us, they are not me, they are not mine. The mind is not me, it is not mine. Once we have this understanding, then we reach the normal state. If our body is really me, if it's really mine, then we should be able to control it. But we cannot control it. When the body is born, then it has to get sick, get old, get sick, and die. So we need to learn the truth of the body and mind, practice the foundations of mindfulness, and then the mind will be rooted in awareness more and more. Wisdom will arise more and more. This body and mind are not me and are not mine. Once we see this, it means that we reach the truth. We have the Dhamma eyes. We become the stream entry. We see the truth that there is no me. There are only name and form. There are only five aggregates. When we see the truth of body and mind, we have the understanding of the truth. So first we need to uphold the five precepts and then observe our mind. Don't yield to defilements. Defilements push us to break third precept. Then we need to suppress our mind, not to follow, not to succumb to the defilement. And then keep observing our mind. When defilement arises, know it. When defilement ceases, the mind becomes wholesome, then know it. Later, when the mind gains strength, it becomes rooted in awareness, then wisdom will arise. It will see the truth. It will see Dhamma, the truth. There's no me. When there's no me, then who is getting old, getting sick and die? It's just a substance, a substance that is our body. It gets old, gets sick, and die. It's not me that gets old, gets sick, and die. Who encounter something we love, who encounter, who is parted from something or someone we don't love. Everything are just like a dream that comes and go. Some disappointment comes and go. There's nothing that we can really hold on to. Nothing is under our control, even our own mind. It's not me. We cannot control it for real. So go practice. Once you can do this, it means that you reach the safe place in this cycle of rebirth. That is stream entry. Being a stream entry is safe because it is certain that one day you're gonna reach arahantship. If you cannot reach this stream entry, it means that you still have chance to go to hell. So if you walk this path, then you can close the doors to hell. Develop our mind step by step until you reach the highest point, that is arahantship. That is the Dhamma level that transcends all kinds of mental formation. No more getting old, getting sick, and dying. What are getting old, getting sick, and dying? They are form. At the end of suffering is the great happiness. So there are two levels of Dhamma. First level is the level about the cycle of rebirth, and the second level is the level beyond this cycle of rebirth. So we need to learn to study this Dhamma, the Dhamma level that is above this cycle of rebirth, to let go of our body and mind and to reach the highest level of Dhamma, that is Nibbana. Nibbana is also a kind of Dhamma. Five aggregates are also a kind of Dhamma. They are different levels. We learn from what we have. That is the five aggregates, our own body and mind. Once we can let go of the five aggregates, then we reach Nibbana. Be patient. Keep practicing. In short, keep the five precepts well. And then be diligent to do the formal meditation. Then your mind will gain strength. And then cultivate wisdom. Practice formal meditation, your mind will gain strength and becomes rooted in awareness. Then use this mind to cultivate wisdom, to learn the truth of the body and mind. Once you have clear understanding of this body and mind, you can accept the truth of this body and mind. Then it can let go of this body and mind. It becomes dispassionate about this body and mind. Then it reaches Nibbana. Venerable Dun once said, an arahant is just an ordinary person, but people cannot accept the normality of things. So we practice vipassana until we can accept the truth, the normal nature of the body and mind, until we can let go of the body and mind. Then we will let go of burden and reach the end of suffering. So keep practicing and hope one day you can accept the normal nature. And the first normal nature that you need to accept is there is no me. that is, and then the next level you're gonna see that this body is suffering, and the highest level of normal nature you're gonna see that the mind itself is suffering. Once you can let go of the mind, then you can let go of everything. Consciousness of all the mind is the condition of this name and form. That's all for my teaching today. Is it difficult? It won't difficult. Just keep the 5 precepts. It's easy to listen, but it's difficult to put it in practice because your mind is not strong. You must be strong. This morning I told one former monk, your mind is too weak. Your heart is too weak. It must be braver than this. If your heart is weak, then how can you go on the war like a soldier when they are about to go on the war, and then they think, and then they become fear to in practicing. It's the same as the soldier going into war. We fight our defilements. Though our war is inside, we fight our defilements. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. It's normal, but just don't lose all forever. Number one, the mind is not neutral towards phenomena. I like to interfere. I use wisdom leading my samadhi. When I do samadhi, my mind is restless. It likes to cultivate wisdom. Please advise. Luangpu says that when you do samadhi and the mind is restless, just keep practicing. Don't have the desire for calmness. It doesn't matter if the mind is calm or not. Just keep practicing. The mind will be calm on its own. Your mind is still restless, so you need to practice calmness. Just practice with your meditation object. Just keep in mind that we're gonna meditate, and whether it's gonna be calm or not is their business. Their business. We just do the course, and the result will come on its own. The mind right now is not at its best. A little, can you see? It's off a little. It's a bit off. Breathe in and see the air going in. Use a normal mind to see it. Don't focus on the breath. Just see the air flowing in with your normal mind. Your mind is not thinking, it's not a normal mind. The mind is lost in thought. You have the habit of focusing. You need to practice with your kammatthana or meditation object. You have focusing habit. Your samadhi is not strong enough. It's your mind is off. Just try thinking about your spine from your neck down to your buttock. Just run your mind from your neck down your spine to your buttock. And you see that your mind now is different from your mind before. Right now you have delusion. The mind is dull. Don't allow it to be dull. You need to have awakened mind, not the dull mind. For you, what you need to develop is samadhi. You have focusing samadhi. It's deluded and it's not rooted, truly rooted. Just feel, breathe, and follow your breath through your spine up and down. Don't make your mind down like that. No good. Use normal mind. Yes, use your mind like this. Can you feel your mind follow the spine, runs down the spine, it moves along the spine. At this point, at your your state now, the mind is not out and it is not focusing in. Have awareness, keep practicing. Meditate. When the mind is focusing, be aware. And then it will get into the middle path on its own. Number 2.
พิจารณาปฏิกูลอสุภะแล้วเผาทำลาย
I
ให้แตกสลาย
pondering
ธาตุสี่
the
เหลือแต่จิต
repulsiveness
แผ่
of
เม
the
ตตาให้
body
กายทิพย์
and
กาย
burn
หยาบ
them
ทั้ง
into
10
the 4
จิตอ
elements.
อกจากร่าง
The
เห็นอ
mind
ดีต
leaves
อยา
the
กเห็นผี
body,
เห็นเทวดาด้วยตา
see
เนื้อ
the
แต่เข้า
past.
ใจว่า
I
ถ้า
would
ปฏิบั
like
ติถึ
to
ง แล้
see
วก็จะเห็น
ghosts
ได้
and
เอง
angels
เลยช่าง
with
มัน
my
ขอ
physical
จิตสะอาด
eyes.
ขึ้นก็พอ จึงเน้นที่สติรู้ทัน
I
อารมณ์ กิเล
emphasize
ส ความ
more
คิด
on
เห็นทุกข์
mindfulness.
เห็นว่าไร้ประโย
See
ชน์
suffering.
เห็นอ
I
นัตตา
see
ก็วางได้
that
ขอหลวง
is
พ่อเมตตาสั่งสอนครับ
immaterial.
ดีนะไม่ทันอยู่
Luangpu says
พู
your
ดผีอะไร
practice
ไม่สน
is
ใจ
good.
เสียเวลา
Don't
เห็นแล้วจะเบื่อ
don't be interested in
ไม่
ghosts.
เห็นจะ
One
น่า
day
ดู
you
ทำไม
will
เลย
be bored. It's not something that
หลวงพ่อตอนยังไม่บวชนะก็ออกรู้
good to
สิ่งนั้นนะ
see. When I was a lay
ไม่
person,
ได้
my mind
ถ้าจะนั่ง
was out
อย่าง
like
เงี้ย
like this. It
ให้
wanders.
คนพาไปบ
It
วช
wandered
มาก
out
มา
like
ย
this. I brought
พระประ
some
จำ
of
ให้หลวง
my
พ่อบน
friends,
กุฏิ
including
บอก
Venerable
ปฏิบัติธรร
Teacher
ม
Art,
กุฏินะ
and we
แต่
went
ไม่
to
มีฝ้าเพ
a
ดาน
forest
เห็น
temple,
ขู่เห็นค่าย
and I
ดึกแล้ว
stayed
ก็นอน
in a hut.
ปูเสื
That
อน
hut
อน
has
ไม่
no
ผีสิงแล้วนะ
ceilings. Oh, I can see
ไม่ต้อ
the
งขวดเหล้าไปด้วย
roof
นั่
and
ง
the
ดื่มแต่เหล้า
structure of the roof.
ข้างๆก็มาชวน
And
เรากินด้วยผมไม่เอา
there
กิน
was a group
ไอ้
of
ตัวหนึ่งก็
ghosts,
ขึ้น
and
ไปอยู่
it
บน
comes
ขื่อ
to
แล้วก็แก
drink
ว่งขา แกว่ง
alcohol
ขาอย่างเงี้ย ขา
near
ก็ยื
me,
ด ยืด ยืด
and
ให้เรา
one
ได้เห็
of
น
them was
เห็นก็ส
naughty.
นุกเลย
It went to
พอ
sit
ท่าน
on
บอก
the
เฮ้ย
structure
เราก็ลื
of
ม
the roof
เราก็เลย
and
ไม่ส
with
นุก มัวแต่หล
its
อกลูกศิษย์
legs
หลวงพ่อ
hanging back and forth and
แต่
coming
ยังว่าง่ายนะ
near
ไม่เอา
me.
จริง
So I told them that I'm not afraid of them. Just
ไม่เห็น
go
สนุกเลย
scare
อยู่กับผี
someone else.
ที่เราเล่าว่าบางทีอันตรายนะ
It's dangerous to allow your mind to wander out. Sometimes it wants to see things and then we cannot stop it because we cannot control it. One day I wanted to see a corpse, and then the mind wandered out to see it, and it was so stinky and my throat became bitter and it was not fun at all. So stop it, don't do it. And you might become insane. Allow your mind to stay with yourself. Number 3. For formal meditation, I do the walking and sitting, watching my breath in daily life, be aware of the body moving and my mind. But I don't have a certain meditation object. After I perceive contact, I can be aware of the mental phenomena quicker.
ไม่เป็นกลางกับส
I
ภาวะ
see
ขอคำแนะนำใน
that
การ
it
ปฏิบัติ
hurts
ครับ
in the middle of the chest and the mind is not neutral. Luangpu said just use the mind as your home base. In your daily life, when your sense bases perceive objects and whatever happens in your mind, then use your mind as your home base. You have a lot of wisdom. You can see things, just see things in the aspects of the Tilakhana or the 3 marks. Nothing is me. The mind has rapture. Just know it. Can you see it? The rapture is not me. It didn't tell it to arise. It arises on its own. It ceases on its own. For number 3, you can use your mind as home base. Just observe your mind. You have strong wisdom. You can do it. Number 4 is worry.
เบอร์ 4 นั่งสมาธิก็หลับ
Do the
ไม่ต้อง
sitting
ฟุ้ง
then
ซ่า
I
น
fall
เช่น
asleep or
บางที
restless
เห็นควา
or
มโกรธแล้ว
focus.
หาย
Sometimes
ส่ว
I
นใหญ่
see
ไม่หาย
anger
บาง
and
ที
sometimes
สับ
it
เฉือนข้าง
disappears.
ใน
Sometimes it doesn't.
นั่งสมาธิ
Sometimes
ใน
I
ใจ
see
ท่อง
it
พุทโธพุทโธ
vibration
พอหาย
inside.
สงสัยว่าหายไปไหน
When I do
แล้วเห็น
samadhi,
ลำแสงจับเป็นก้อน
breathing
แสงกระแท
breathe
ก
out
หลุดออกจาก
though,
สมา
and
ธิ
the body
วัน
disappear.
รุ่ง
And
ขึ้น
then
ทำ
I
เขี
was
ยนกระดา
wondering
ษ ตัวหาย
where
เห็น
it
มี
is
ก้อนแส
go.
ง รู้สึกสบาย
And
ไม่เจ็บแน่น
sometimes
กลาง
the
อก
body
อยาก
disappear
ทราบ
and
ว่า
then I
คือ อะ
see
ไร คะ
light and I feel comfortable. I don't have pain. Luangpu says it's just the symptoms of the mind. The mind is the one that knows, and all these things are not you. The mind is the one that knows. Don't think too much. If you want to think, just ponder within your body. The hair has this shape, this smell, this form. It's not me. It's impermanent. The body hair, the nails, the teeth, the bones. Just keep pondering about this. Go practice like this and then come report your homework again. Number 5.
เบอร์ 5 ในรูปแบบ นั่งรู้
For
ลม
formal
หายใจเข้าอ
meditation,
อก ประมาณ
I
1 ชั่วโม
sit
ง ขึ้น
and
ไป
be aware of
และ
my
หัดเดิน
breath
จงกร
at
ม
least
ด้
an
วย
hour.
ปัจจุ
I
บัน
also
เว
do
ลา นั่ง
walking
รู้สึกเพ่ง
meditation.
น้อยลง เห็น มันเพ่ง
Currently,
เอง
my
จึง
mind
นั่ง
is
ทำใจ ให้
less
สบาย
focused.
แล้วตามดู
I
ไป
see that it
พอไม่สน
is
ใจ
focused
ก็
on
หาย
its
เพ่ง เอ
own.
ง แบบนี้ ถูก
When
ต้
I
อง
don't
ค
pay
รับ
attention, it stops focusing on its own. Am I doing it correctly? Luangpu says, correct. Keep doing.
อย่าไปแต่งจิตก็แล้วกัน
Just don't
ใช้จิตธรรมดา
modify the mind. Just use normal mind as know normally.
เห็นไหมจิตมันเบิกบาน
Can you see the mind becomes joyful on its
เรา
own?
รู้สึกตัวไปนะ
Just have
มันก็มีความสุ
awareness.
ขผุดขึ้นมา
Sometimes
เกิด
bliss
เองดับ
arises
เอง
and it ceases
ความ
on
รู้
its
สึกอื่
own.
นก็
It
เหมือนกัน
arises and ceases on its own.
เรา
And
บั
the
งคับ
same
อะไรไม่
goes
ได้
with other phenomena. We cannot control anything.
จิตเรารวบเข้ามาแล้วรู้สึกไหม
Your mind pulls in. Can
จิ
you
ตเราเป็น
see?
ยังไงรู้ว่าเป็นอย่างนั้นนะ
Just know the mind as it is.
ใช้ได้
Number 5, your practice is good. You are doing well.
รู้ทันความเปลี่ยนแปลงของจิตไป
Just be aware of changes in your mind.
เบอร์ 6
Number 6.
เบอร์ 6 ในรูปแบบ สวด
For
มนต์
formal
นั่งสมาธิ
meditation, I do
เดินจงกร
chanting,
ม
sitting
ระห
meditation,
ว่าง
walking
วัน หัดอ่าน
meditation.
ใจตัวเอง
During the day,
เห็
I
นตัวเอง
observe
อาร
my
มณ์ร้อ
own
น
mind.
เอาแต่ใจตัวเอง
I
คอย
have
ขัด ใจ
hot
ไม่ได้
temper and
ยอมรับได้มาก
self-centered.
ขึ้น ชีวิตมีความ
And
สุขมากกว่าเดิม
I can
เห็น
accept
ความ
the
ไม่
truth
แน่นอน ข
more.
อง ชีวิต
My
ความ
life
ไม่ เป็
is
นกลาง
happier.
ชอบ ความ
I
สุข
see
เกลียด ทุก
uncertainty in
ข์ มี
life.
มานะ
My
ยึด
mind
ที่
is
ความ
not
เชื่อ ความเห็น ของ
neutral.
ตัวเอง
I love
รู้ว่า บั
happiness
งคับ
and
ไม่ได้
hates
แต่อยาก บังคับ ได้
unhappiness. I know that I cannot control, but I still want to control. Luangpu says it's good that you know your defilements. Don't be so self-centered. You want to control yourself and you also want to control other people. Number 7.
เบอร์ 7 ปฏิบัติด้วยการเจริญสติปัฏฐาน
Practice
ใช้ล
by
มหายใจเป็นเครื่องสังเก
I
ตจิต
practice the foundations
ระหว่าง
of
วัน
mindfulness.
สติ
I
เกิด
use
อัตโน
breath
มัติ
as
บ่อย
home base.
หรือ
During
จิ
the
ตปล่อย
day, the
แต่มีสติ
mindfulness
รู้ตัวได้
arises
ไม่ค่อยติด
automatically.
เพ่ง
Often
ตอนปฏิบัติเห็น
I'm
ไตร
not
ลักษณ์เป็นบาง
focused.
ขณะ
Often
เห็นจิตผู้รู้
I
เคยยึด
see the
ติดจิตผู้
knower.
รู้
I
แต่ตอน
used to
นี้
attach
รู้
to
แล้ว
the
ว่าจิต
knower,
ผู้รู้
but
ก็
right
ตก
now
อยู่
I
ใต้
know
ไตร
that
ลักษณ์
even the
โท
knower
สะ
is
จาง
subject
ลง
to
มา
the
ก
tilakkhana.
มีความมี
I
รู้
have
ตัว
less
น้อยลง
anger. My
แต่ยัง
sense of
สู้
self
ราคะและโมหะไม่ค่อยได้
is
ขอคำแนะ
less,
นำครับ
but I still cannot fight defilements. Luangpu says,
ดีแล้วที่ทำดี
keep fighting. Your practice is good. Number 8.
เบอร์ 8 ตั้งแต่เดินจงกรมวันละ 3 ชั่วโมง ตามที่
I
หลวงพ่อ
practice
บอก
walking
รู้สึ
meditation
กเคร่
3
งน้อยลง
hours
จากเดิม
according
มาก
to your
แต่เวลา
instruction.
ทำในรูปแบบส่วน
My
ใหญ่
mind
จะ
become
รู้
less
สึกใจไม่ชุ่ม
focused.
ชื่น
But when
ห
I
รือ
do
ยั
formal
งรู้สึกว่า
practice,
ใจไม่
the
ค่อยมี
mind
แรง
is
อยู่
not
ปฏิบัติผิด
happy
ถูก
and
อย่าง
it
ไร
got
ครับ
bored.
ปฏิบัติถูกนะจิต
หล
ก็
วง
มี
ปู่
แรงดันสู้
says
ด้วย
your practice is correct and your mind gain more strength.
เบอร์ 8 ใช้ได้นะ
Number
หลวงพ่อ
8,
ดูตั้ง
your
แต่เรียน
practice
วิ
is
สุทธิภาพ
good.
นะ
I've
ได้แล้ว
been seeing you since the beginning.
เรียนรู้ตัวเองไปนะ
Learn yourself. Learn
รู้สึ
about
กกายให้
yourself.
ได้
Be aware of your
เรา
body
เป็นคนรักสวย
too.
รักงามถูกกายบ้าง
You love beauty. You love your body. You need to
เบอร์
observe
7
your
กายไม่
body.
ธรรมดา
Number 7, now you are
ไม่
not
แต่งจิต
normal. You modified your mind.
รู้สึกเปล่าไปแทรกแซงจิต
You see, you interfere your
แทร
mind.
กแซง
Don't do it.
อ่ะวันนี้เท่านี้นะ
That's all for
อากาศก็
today.
ไม่ค่อยถูกกันหูอื้อ
I don't like the weather right now and it hurts my ears.